Mark, is there any way that Mamdani loses this race? I mean, we were talking about this earlier in the show. This is going to be really tough for New York.
No, I haven't seen a single poll that had Cuomo up. And quite honestly, I think it's disgusting the way in which a lot of people on the right are begging folks to not vote for Curtis Sliwa, to vote for Cuomo, who has a lot of problems. He's basically a leftist also, in order to bail out New York City. This is what New York City wants. I think that that's basically the story here. And unfortunately, I think it's a wake-up call for the Republican Party as well, because you can see right now we're having a big old fight about neoconservatism, about whether the American First part of the wing is going to take over, or whether the establishment Republicans are going to rear their ugly heads again. Meanwhile, I think Generation Z is looking at the economy saying it's all coming crashing down. Pricing of houses is a crisis level. There's been wage stagnation for 20 years. The whole dating scene is completely broken. These people are on psychotropic medication. Like, this is not a well generation, and they are not conservative. They voted for Trump essentially because they want to burn the system down. And if the Republican Party can't give them that, they're going to vote for people like Zohran Mamdani. This is the future of the Democrat Party, and it's all going to be about economic populism. That's the future of our politics.
Mark, really quick, I am Gen Z, and you described that perfectly.
All right. Also,
Thanks.
Mark, another close race we are keeping our eye on is the gubernatorial race in Jersey. GOP candidate Jack Ciattarelli and Democrat Mickey Sherrill are in a dead heat, according to a recent Atlas poll. A recent Emerson poll also had Sherrill clinging to a 2-point lead. What does your polling tell you?
I did this race about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I had Jack Ciattarelli down 6 points. I know people don't want to really hear that, but that's actually doing better than Trump did in 2024. Now, obviously, this is a mid-term turnout. It's going to be a little bit different than a presidential turnout. A lot fewer people are going to come. That benefits the Republicans. The weird thing in this race, though, is that if you look at the crosstabs, people who have a very strict voter screen, like they only are publishing very likely voter results, those are the ones that have Jack Ciattarelli within a point or two. And so if there's a low turnout and people who are very motivated come to the polls, then that's going to be potentially a Jack win. But if the polls are flooded by everybody, Mikey Sherrill's going to win. And that's the inescapable fact, again, just like New York. New Jersey is a blue state. And yes, Trump did outperform there, but it's not because all of a sudden people think that the Republican Party has an answer for the problems. And in New Jersey, the problems are basically affordability and prices. And there's only so much that a Republican politician can do there, especially when the state is full on like long, affluent suburban white Democrats. Like, that's what the state is. And Jack Ciattarelli, I think, is running a good campaign. I think Mikey Sherrill's not a very good candidate. I'm appalled by her Naval Academy stuff. That's my alma mater. But again, I think people are looking around nationally at the Republican Party and expecting more, and it's going to have an effect on these races.